Short squeeze mania today. A lot of stocks are flying higher, like Big Bear AI has high short interest. SMCI, same thing, flying higher. And so it makes sense these shorts are getting out of the way because the market is bullish right now, especially after showing its resiliency after getting through, the conflict with Iran, tariffs. Again, this is not totally in the rearview mirror, but it just shows how strong the stock market is, how people want to be in these AI related names, especially, right? Tech, the new growth. Okay. So that's why I've been saying for a while people were still on the sidelines, while people were still skeptical of the market, that's when you got to get in because eventually everyone's going to have their money in, and then that's where the top comes in, right? So we're not there yet though, guys. Okay. But at some point we do want to rotate back into the safer names that are quality businesses that are going to be around long term. And you guys know we have those in the Millionaire Maker portfolio ready to go. But the great thing is we have the small cap Millionaire Maker portfolio, which is doing really well right now, okay? So make sure to become a member sooner rather than later before this rally exhausts itself, guys. For example, today, I didn't catch this one because I had to watch my kids all morning because my wife's at a conference, but CYN. So CYN, they had a partnership, announced this today with NVIDIA for their autonomous vehicles, and the stock went from $4 a share to $40, guys. We're talking a 10x in a very short amount of time in a day. You don't see that too often. And then they did a share offering for $5 per share, it looks like. And so this stock, even though now it's down at like 12, it could easily go lower. So it's one you got to be very careful with. If you do see some buying volume start to come in, you could try to take a shot, but of course put a tight stop loss on that one in case it wants to, fill the gap all the way down, which would be insane, okay? But anyways, the market is hot today. Obviously, Micron had good earnings. Micron's actually taking a dip, but that's because it had a big run up into earnings. Could be a sell the news event, profit taking. You may be able to play a bounce back on that one. I posted a video on that. The thing is, like, after you get used to playing the small caps, the micro caps that can go up really quickly, like Surf Air Mobility, for example, right? Even Circle, had a good day. There's a lot of names that are flying, even higher. Crazy. But it's hard to go back to the boring, right? Big cap names. But like I said, at some point, right, we'll want to do that. But right now it's risk on. There's money coming into the market. You guys know I was telling you, when others were skeptical, that's when you want to be buying. Again, it takes training, right? Practice. That's why I'm here to be a coach to you guys and help you. And honestly, book a one-on-one session with me, guys, whether you want to learn about trading or just helping you out with your portfolio, having a game plan. It's important to have a game plan each week of what you're doing, okay? And having your watch list, right? Because when things happen and you don't have a plan, you're not ready to go, right? It's hard to pull the trigger. I know a lot of you have said that. You're sitting on the cash with sidelines. You don't know when to put it in. So we've been doing one-on-ones, and they've been very helpful to you guys. So I'm going to continue doing these, okay? So I got your back, and become a member. That's what's going to help you the most. That's where you're going to get these alerts on these stocks. Like I said, with Circle, when I bought into that one, and when I got into Surf Air Mobility and other ones, guys. So we're winning consistently. Market's bullish. We got to take advantage of this while it's like this, okay? Because at some point, the market's going to get frothy, valuations are going to be high, and there'll be some sort of event, right, that will come again, which will provide another dip buying opportunity. I know it doesn't seem like it at the moment, but there will always be opportunities, guys. So be patient, keep using RSI like I've taught you, and we will get excellent buying opportunities. No matter how long it takes, we'll get them eventually.